There you go.
However, you've got it set up, the presenter mode, Regina,
Yeah.
because I see your face down in the corner.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna turn off my screen in a minute.
Okay.
Um, Somebody's gonna have to go in and admit all of these.
Isn't there an admit all button?
Hello? Is Hello?
Hi, how are you? We're gonna be with you in 1 second. We're
Why
just
can't I
having
hear
a
anything?
little technical difficulty.
What?
Oh my God.
Where? First of all, on mute, okay.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I am Peggy Porter, the Chief Financial Officer at the Council. I'm glad to see everyone here. And Regina's working out a few tweaks there in the Zoom. And can everyone just mute their microphone till Regina lets us know we could all start talking or asking questions?
So can everyone, first I want to ask, we're having a little issue with the PowerPoint right now, but can everyone see the screen? You can kind of give a thumbs up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We are going to ask everyone to just mute themselves. We will stop to answer questions throughout the PowerPoint. But for the time being, we will, you can also put your questions in the chat. Myself, Regina Shaver, if no one knows who I am, I'm the Director of Retail and Product Program. So we'll be doing a new leader cookie training today, along with the rest of the product sales staff. We have Lacey Mann, Aurora Orozco is with us, Kathy James, and Shelly has joined us from Little Brownie. So there are plenty of us to get through your questions. I know that you will have a lot of questions. Please remember that we will record this PowerPoint. I have included the notes in what we're going to upload online on our website. So you'll be able to kind of see what I'm talking through if you happen to miss anything or don't catch anything. I did save the notes to the PowerPoint. I've also made a lot of references in the PowerPoint to pages of the Troop Cookie Chair guide. So if you have a question and you hear me reference a page, our Troop Cookie Chair guide and our Troop Leader guide is on our website. So you can use those both as a reference. But first I want to say thank you to everyone for joining us. We have a lot to get through tonight, and I know it will seem very overwhelming and there's a lot of information, but we do have, like I said, a lot of reference material on our website. So just sit tight. I hope to get through all of the questions. If we don't, we do download our questions and we will make an FAQ and post on our website. Sorry, just something popped up on my screen. So just sit tight and kind of put your questions in the chat. They will answer them as best as they can. And again, like I said, if we don't get to all of them, we will get back to you and post an FAQ on our website. All right. So like I said, this is the new cookie training. I assume most of you are new leaders this year. If not, maybe I just started at the end of last year. So we're just gonna kind of go through over what the possibilities are for this year. You know, what the importance of participating in the cookie program and all of the different ways that you can participate. So first we're going to start with, why should your troop participate in the Girl Scout Cookie Program? So for those that are new and don't know, as we embrace the possibilities together, I would like to explain the reasons why troops should participate in the cookie program. For those that are new and don't know, this is the #1 girl-led business in the country. Girls learn how to be entrepreneurs. This is the top way for every troop to earn money and receive rewards as a troop, and for girls specifically for themselves. Girls learn the value of a dollar, how to budget, the difference between wants and needs, how to make tough decisions, how to set big goals, all while remembering to be honest and fair. During the fall product and cookie program, girls are given the resources and chances to decide on big goals, plan with confidence, even learning about budgeting. The Girl Scout cookie program is important for girls because it helps them develop essential skills and earn money to fund their Girl Scout activities. So the proceeds that girls earn during the program, not only for cookies, but also in fall product, give girls the opportunity to fund some of their troop meetings, maybe their activities or trips they decide to take as a troop. And most importantly, girls learn 5 essential skills through the cookie program, which really will focus on goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, and business ethics. Girls also learn the responsibility of their actions, the benefits of participating, which we'll continue to speak about throughout this presentation. They learn how to interact with their customers. Girls learn how to understand the needs of others. They learn how to work towards a common goal, become financially empowered, and girls learn to think scientifically and solve problems. So the possibilities and benefits of eBuddy and digital cookie. A lot of times you'll hear me reference digital cookie. We also call it DOC. These are the 2 platforms that you will use not only as a troop, maybe a parent and a girl. Girls won't go into eBuddy, but girls use the digital cookie to sell and participate in the program. These are both different platforms that you will receive access to if you have not already as a registered member. If you have not received access, don't worry, you have plenty of time. We will get you in. But a little bit about both. So eBuddy is the Little Brownie Baker's online cookie sale management tool. It can be your very best friend this year because it will get you through your entire season. There's no complicated spreadsheets. It's just simple data entry and a great help system. eBuddy and Digital Cookie have created a more integrated system for an easier program. You can submit rewards, schedule booth sales, pick up cookies, submit your final rewards, sign up for a count-up booth sale, set your troop up for maybe a booth sale that you find on your own. And many, many other things, but I will go through each and every tab also in eBuddy. So a little bit about Digital Cookie. Digital Cookie is the platform which a lot of girls are using on their phones, where they can send text messages, share QR codes. So this gives girls the opportunity to sell to their customers safely. Customers can pay for cookies online. They can have their cookies shipped directly to their homes from Digital Cookie, and also arrange for a contact delivery from a Girl Scout, which you'll hear us refer to, which is a girl delivery order. So to break that down, that means that a girl can share through Digital Cookie, would send someone an email, and they would share what after they've created their Digital Cookie platform, and they send an email to their customers after they create their customer list. The customer then has the opportunity to purchase cookies, paying with a credit card. So it's super easy. You don't have to worry about going back to the customers and collecting money or anything like that. They pay online and the sale is then complete. But customers have 3 different options. They can choose to have a girl deliver. So that Girl Scout that they purchase cookies can physically deliver in person to their home. They also have the option to have cookies shipped, or there's a third option to donate to our cookie gift of caring program, Operation Cookie Drop. So how can digital help your Girl Scout cookie business? You can take your Girl Scout cookie to a whole different level with this powerful and versatile online tool. When you use digital to supercharge your cookie business, you will be able to take Girl Scout cookie orders, track purchases and deliveries, and forge for a more direct connection to your most valuable customers. What is the Digital Cookie program? Welcome to the Digital Cookie Program. This pledge, the Digital Cookie Pledge, which those who have already set up their site would have had to agree to the pledge, will tell you how to participate in the Digital Cookie Program. The Digital Cookie Program is an opportunity for you to create your own digital site. So each and every girl will have their own digital site that they can customize. They'll be able to view their dashboard, track their sales. So your digital cookie dashboard will have all the information that helps you support your Girl Scouts. As a troop leader, you'll be able to see your troops dashboard as a whole. And then again, like I said, I think I'm repeating myself, but in addition to using digital cookie, it gives so many opportunities, the ease of using it. The app, we highly, highly, highly recommend you download not only the eBuddy app as a troop leader, but also the digital cookie app as a leader and for your Girl Scouts. It just makes the sale so much easier. So just going back, and that was pretty much just an overview, so I'll go a little deeper into eBuddy. So like I said, eBuddy is Little Brownie Baker's online cookie management tool. This will show you your council timeline. So you'll see important dates and messages. We regularly send out messages in eBuddy, maybe if there's a deadline coming up, or if so we see a frequently asked question coming up, we will send out messages in eBuddy to kind of directly send. So you'll get in the email that you've provided us, you'll see something that says from eBuddy. We typically send out messages maybe once a week, but throughout eBuddy, you'll be able to see your troop dashboard, which is used for inputting. You'll also be able to use input for traditional orders. You can order troop cookies if you're getting ready to host a booth, and tracking online orders for initial girl delivery. There's many different tabs. So if anyone has already signed into eBuddy, I'll go through some of the tabs. So the transactions tab, this is used for viewing your troops' on-hand cookies, tracking digital and shipped orders, placing orders to cookie cupboards, and to record cookie exchanges between yourself and other troops. When I say cookie exchange, so let's say your troop has extra cookies after a booth sale and you're not hosting any more booth sales, you have the opportunity to offer another troop that may be looking for cookies. So that's what we would call a cookie exchange. The council booth sales. This will be used for browsing and reserving booth sites and times and search for available sites. So you'll see on the cookie booths that we'll have our council sponsored booths, such places as some of our local malls or supermarkets, but troops will also have the opportunity to put in their own booth spots. So you can go into the booths, and let's say you're going to sell at your local pizza shop on Friday. You can go in and put in the information, the date, the time, the location, and your service unit manager will approve that. Your booth sale recorder. This is used for recording packages sold at your booth. So these cookie packages are a little bit different than what the orders that are being taken through your order card and also on digital cookie. This will marketing your digital troop site payments and distributing credit to girls when they're at a booth. So that's what you'll use the booth sale recorder for. The cookie exchange. This is used for offering cookies for trade, as I already just mentioned, for cookies for other troops, and to contact troops if you can put up there that you have extra cookies to share the information. Girl rewards. This is used for reviewing individual reward orders, entering options for rewards, and submitting initial and final rewards. Your payments. This will show payments, track automatic ACHs, withdrawals, and DOC payments. You wouldn't really have to go into payments, but you'll see this in your sales report. Your sales report, which will be probably a tab you often use. This tracks your troop sales reports, and it contains all details on all sales. So it will show all the any money owed, how many cookies the troop has sold, and it will break it down by DOC. It's really just the money aspect of it, and any payments made through your cookie program. So when our finance department will ACH money and deduct it from the balance owed, and you'll see all of this breakdown on the troop sales report. I know that sounds overwhelming, and I will go ahead into that in much further detail as we go on. Your girl orders tab is probably one of the tabs you will use the most, and this is used for reviewing totals for each and every girl that sells cookies, adding and editing additional orders. You'll see any payments that were made, and you can check balances and check your cookie inventory also. The delivery tab. The delivery station scheduling and pickup is used to set up your delivery pickup appointment, and you will be able to confirm your delivery site, location, date, and time. So after our initial order is over, you will go in and pick a delivery site, and where you will pick up all your initial order cookies for your troop, or maybe your cookie parent or troop cookie chair will go pick up the cookies, and that's when you'll receive the bulk order of your initial order cookies, and you'll go back, meet with your girls, and distribute your cookies. So some of the features for volunteers. Volunteers can use eBuddy to manage all of their orders, as I said. Volunteers can access eBuddy through the eBuddy app or website. The integration with eBuddy and Girl Scouts and digital cookies, so you will be able to see digital cookie sales as well on your eBuddy girl reports. And if for any reason, like I said earlier, if you did not get the eBuddy email, please contact us at member care, and we will make sure that everybody is in the system properly and registered correctly so that we can get you access into eBuddy. You will not be able to get into the digital cookie if you are not into eBuddy first. So digital cookie. Digital Cookie is the online platform, as I said, that helps Girl Scouts sell cookies, and this is a great way for them to connect with their customers and also track sales. The initial order purchases made through Digital Cookie will automatically transfer into the initial order tab for each girl in eBuddy. Caregivers can enter their paper order card, so when a girl has an order card and knocks door to door and to your neighbors, parents will be able to enter that into their digital cookie. But for those will not transfer. Only the actual sales through the digital cookie platform will transfer. Paper orders must be entered through eBuddy, so that would be the role of a troop leader. Caregivers will receive a registration email. If they do not get an access email, they can easily visit the digitalcookie.girlscouts.org and click the Need Help link. We also have messaged out that if you didn't receive the digital cookie email as a troop leader or also as a parent, that you can go directly onto the digital cookie site and start to set up your sign in and enter your password. Caregivers will use the digital cookie site or the app to approve any girl delivered orders. So when I say that, that means that if a Girl Scout had sent out emails to her aunts and uncles and grandparents and they've had purchases made through digital cookie from customers, the parents will get an email saying that Aunt Susie has ordered cookies and she would like them girl delivered. The parents actually have to approve that. It doesn't automatically go through. When the customer chooses to have girl delivered orders, they are given a time frame that if it is not approved by the parent in a certain amount of time, would they like to cancel their order or would they like the cookies to be donated to Operation Cookie Drop? So it's just something to remind the customers that they will, or to remind parents that they will have to check in on their digital cookie site every so often. A lot of orders are coming in, so don't be surprised if maybe one or two slip through and you don't get the email saying you have a girl delivery order to approve. It does every so often happen that we recommend maybe every 2 or 3 days as a parent checking into the site to make sure the digital cookie girl orders are being approved. There's a lot more on our True Cookie site. We've actually created some pictures and how-tos, how to get through digital, how to set up their site, how to approve orders, and you can start to see all of that on page 28 and 29 of the True Cookie Chair book. And this, I think I spoke about this already, but just some of the more notes and details about what you can do through digital cookie. Again, like I said, we will save this presentation and post it on our website, so you'll be able to refer back to all of these notes. Oops, went too far. So together with eBuddy and Digital Cookie, you can create more of an integrated system for an easier cookie program. Right here on this page, we have some of our links that you'll be able to get through. We have some trainings, we have the Troop Cookie Chair book, Member Care's contact information, and we've created tons and tons of how-tos on each portion of the program, whether it be submitting your initial order, how to set up a booth, many of the different things that you'll be doing throughout the sale, how to kick off your digital cookie site. So we highly recommend that you follow up with their under the volunteers portion of our website under cookies. You'll be able to see all of these resources. And for those that are super new and haven't seen here, our cookie varieties, we do have 9 cookie varieties that we are offering. All of our cookies are $7 per package this year. And for those also that have not heard, this will be the last year of the Girl Scout Cookie S'mores. The cookie will be retiring next year, and we are looking forward to see what they'll be able to offer us next year. So Little Brownie is, as I had said, eBuddy is run through Little Brownie, and that we strongly recommend for some fun interactive rallies if you're hosting a cookie rally, to definitely check in on the Little Brownie website, and that's littlebrownie.com. They have tons of knowledge for the girls if you have first-time sellers or first-time Girl Scouts. They have booth marketing ideas, tons of digital marketing. They have some really cute things for the mascot this year. It really helps with goal setting and other fun things. They have clip art and digital marketing, virtual backgrounds, tons of print material. So like I said, definitely visit the Little Brownie website for any of your, theme ideas or anything like that. Again, like I said, this is kind of a little deeper of what they can do, but here are some more resources. Like I said, they have photography and clip art. So a lot of things to kind of keep the girls engaged and excited for the sale. And as I already stated, we highly recommend to download the eBuddy app. You'll be able to access pretty much everything that you can throughout your sale at the ease of just holding your phone. So you'll see your orders and the girl orders and everything. So definitely download the cookie app if you have not already. And eBuddy does also offer some training, or Little Brownie does, I'm sorry, offer some training on eBuddy. There are 29 videos to help you through every step of the cookie sale, as I had said. Volunteer training for initial orders, how to put in a transaction, how to choose a council booth sale. So kind of just an overview of things. But for anyone that knew, these little trainings really kind of, I know I've found them, I even find myself referring back to them if I kind of forget something, because it's been a year since we've been in the cookie program. But we highly recommend going on to and checking out the eBuddy training also. As you all know, you are attending the new Troop Leader training this evening. We also will do another training on Monday, which won't, I guess I shouldn't say training, but we'll do a cookie kickoff on January 16th. And 17th, we'll do one at 6:30 and one at 1 p.m. on the 17th. And this will be more of like an open forum that now that everyone is getting into eBuddy and setting up their DOC site, that we'll be able to go in and kind of get through some of maybe those hurdles that maybe you still don't understand something, or you're locked out or never really got in, or you're confused about a certain tab in eBuddy. So we'll just really have an open forum for questions. If anyone finds that they're not able to get, if they're still maybe having some questions or not understanding something completely. So we will have 2 open sessions on the January 16th and 17th. And then right prior to the submit of our initial order on February 10th, we will do another Zoom meeting to really walk anyone new that has not submitted an initial order through the process and through all the steps to just make it really as simple and easy as possible. So some of the 5 skills that we had talked about that girls develop through goal setting, decision making, money management, business ethics, people skills. Girl Scout cookie program isn't really just about cookies, but these are really some of the 5 most important skills that girls develop throughout the year. I know for myself, my own daughters, the first year they sold cookies, they were, starting off at 5 years old, you really don't understand goal setting or money management. And I can't stress enough about how much they've learned. Talking to customers. I mean, I have 2 daughters that are very, very shy. And just, their customer skills and not being comfortable talking to somebody at a booth sale. So to just kind of, as a new leader, I know it can seem very overwhelming, but just really also focusing the important things that the girls learn, not just the eating of the Thin Mints, but this really leads to success. And, the amount of things that girls with their stories after the program about how much they enjoyed it and how much girls develop through the program. I think as troop leaders, just kind of reinforcing that is really important. So as a new troop leader or new cookie chair, a troop cookie chair, just kind of reviewing some of the roles. As a troop leader, please make sure that all adults that are registered for your troop are actually registered. They must be background checked, especially, not especially, all adults need to be, but just the registration, the background check, make sure that your banking is correct, that you have set up a bank account, that all your paperwork is in a timely manner. Really the importance of ensuring that all permission slips are corrected, all rewards are delivered within a timely period. Use your troop cookie chair as support to help you with ordering or picking up cookies. It shouldn't just rely on one person. You can see some of the permission slips and some of the other how-tos on some guidance we have, banking information, things like that, beginning on page 36 of our Troop Cookie Chair book also. And I think I just reread this again, but started the permission slip and some of the other things are pointed out on here. And you'll be able to see that again in our Troop Cookie Chair book. So just some of the fun ways that girls can participate in the program. It's not just door to door, it's not just at booths, but they can use the sale to phone or text friends and family. Digital cookie, as I keep stressing, the fun and the ease of how easy digital cookie is. Cookie booths and cookie stands. Not only can you do a cookie booth, but you can go door to door. We heard of a lot of people doing drive-through booths also. Throughout the years, people get super creative, lemonade stand type situations. So there are many, many different ways for girls to be able to participate and grow their cookie business. So with girls growing their cookie business, they also earn proceeds and rewards. The price of our cookies, as I said, is $7 per package, and that is every variety of cookies this year. Each girl earns $1 per package of cookies. So for every $7 box of cookies that the girl sells, the troop will get $1 per package. So if a girl sells $10 of 10 packages, they will get $10. And then there's also a few other proceeds that the girls can earn. Any troop with a 135 PGA during initial order and has sold $1,200 in fall product will earn an additional 10 cents per package. Any troop with a 175 PGA has the opportunity to earn another additional 10% per package. Cadets, seniors, and ambassadors, the older girl troops, do have the option to opt out of rewards and an additional 10 cents per package on cookies. For younger girls, for daisies, brownies, and juniors, they will be able to earn all the physical rewards, which you will see on the back of your order card. It's some patches all across the board, pretty much. But there's some other fun things. We're offering Broadway this year and a few other things I'll go over. I do talk about rewards in the future, but that's the physical, when we refer to physical rewards, that's what we're referring to. Sorry, my screen keeps freezing. There we go. So this is what I was saying for the back of our order card. These are the rewards. You know, they're pretty clearly explained and marked. There are different breakdowns for initial order, digital cookie rewards, booth sales. So there's a lot of opportunities for the girls to earn rewards throughout the program. Our new rewards this year, which I think are super exciting. This year, for the first time, we're offering a new membership reward. So any girl that sells 550 packages of cookies throughout the entire program will receive a free membership for Girl Scouts in the following upcoming 2026 membership year. We've also added in at the 1,500 package level the opportunity for Splashdown Water Park. So any Girl Scout that sells 1,500 package will receive 2 season passes to Splashdown. And we are also offering for the extraordinary entrepreneur, the girl with the highest sales for the overall cookie season will receive 2 tickets to a Disney Broadway show. So I know I keep talking a lot about the eBuddy Quick app, but here's kind of what this is what you can really get out of it. So you'll be able to see your dashboard, your contact tab, your initial order tab, your sales report. And this really just is a step-by-step on what to do and how to see things. Like I said, don't stress about screenshotting or anything, but we will have the PowerPoint up for you. But if for any reason you're missing any girls, when you go in as a troop leader to confirm all your girls are registered under the girls tab, if for any reason you're missing girls on your roster, please be sure to contact member care and we'll make sure that all girls that should be in your troop are in your troop. So you will be able to place your initial order. Here are the steps. You don't have to worry too much about going into this because like I said earlier, we are going to do an initial order submit training just to kind of really clearly go through. So for anyone that's a first timer, it does seem very overwhelming. So we will go through and walk everyone through, do the training and answer any of your questions. If you still have questions once the training comes about how to submit your initial order or to allocate cookies prior to, we will go through that at the initial order training. We will also go over initial order rewards and how to submit at that time too. Those 2 deadlines do fall hand in hand, so we will do that at the same time. So delivery, for those that are new, delivery is really a amazing fun weekend. It is 3 days. It does start March 6th and will run through March 8th. So like I said, you will go into your delivery tab and choose the location of your choice. Our deliveries will be at our Montgomery Service Center, Camp Edison Boyce, Spring Hill Suites, which is in Tuckahoe, our Wappingers Falls shop behind in the parking lot, and the JV Mall. So service unit and troops will be able to pick up their initial order cookies during those times. You will be able to schedule the location and time of your preference. Usually we recommend make sure to know how many cookies you are picking up so that you know what type of vehicle to bring. If you're picking up 300 cases of cookies, you do not want to bring a 2-seater car. We see everything you can imagine. We see people rent U-Hauls and bring school buses. So just make sure, and again, if any questions about, you're unsure of how many cases of cookies actually would fit in your car, always feel free to reach out to member care or any product salesperson, and we would be happy to help you. We do recommend that you partner maybe with a parent or your troop cookie chair. It is, kind of something that most people will need at least 2 people for if you have a large order. So after, oh, I think I went too far. Sorry. After the initial order and you pick up your cookies at delivery is the next portion or phase of our sale, as we call it, which is the goal getter phase. So this is the phase of the sale where girls have the opportunity to continue to sell cookies. They'll always have the opportunity to sell throughout the season on digital cookie, but this is where girls can maybe you as a troop, when you picked up your initial order cookies, you had a few extra cookies. Girls now at this portion can now use those additional cookies to go door to door, sell them at booths. And then they can also continue to sell on digital cookie throughout that time period. Any digital cookie order during the goal getter phase can be fulfilled either from your troop extras, or you can pick up cookies at any of the council cupboards. So just so you are aware, let's say, and I'm just choosing a very odd number, let's say your troop only sold 9 packages of cookies. At your initial order, you will receive a full case of cookies. A full case of cookies does have 12 packages in it, and the troop is responsible for all of those cookies. So those 3 extra packages would be perfect to sell during a booth sale or during the goal getter phase, that a Girl Scout can actually walk up to their neighbor and say, listen, I have 3 boxes of Thin Mints. Are you interested in purchasing cookies? So that's the next portion of our sale. Also our booth sales, which will run March 7th through April 27th. As I said earlier, Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson does offer council secured booth locations, which you should be able to start seeing as we're loading them, and we're confirming more and more locations as the days go on. But our council will offer, we have a lot of local malls right now, a few supermarkets that we have partnered with, some Tractor Supply has some new locations that they've offered us. Walmart, we're just waiting on confirmation from Walmart, but we have gotten through the process this year a little bit faster. We're just waiting on the confirmation for some locations. So that will be our booth sales. You can select your council arranged booth sale in eBuddy, and we do this in phases. So on the first day that booth sales open, you'll be able to choose one location, just so that we can make it fair and equal for everyone to be able to get the choice, the opportunity to be able to choose at least one location. Then we will wait another 24 hours. We will open the booth sales back up, and you will be able to sign up for one additional council sponsored booth location, and wait another 24 hours, and then all booth sales are open. So it does open for a few days, and we do this just to give every troop a fair opportunity to be able to secure a location that we have been able to secure. But troops at any point in time can, starting on March 7th, can host a booth sale if they're able to partner. If you know someone that owns a business, or pizza shop, bagel shops, car washes we hear are really popular. So some of those, or mom and pop stores, as a troop, you can secure those locations on your own. You must reach out to our council to secure a COI. Every booth sale must have a COI in order to host a booth sale. You can reach out to member care directly, and they will be able to walk you through the process of obtaining a COI. If for any reason you run into a situation, and maybe it's on, Friday, and you just got notice that you can host a booth sale on Sunday, and member care hours are over at that point, you can also reach out to Council Finance at girlscoutshh.org, and they will be able to help you to support you to get a COI to host a booth sale. So this is kind of just a view of what some of the screens will look like. I know I've mentioned a few times adding transactions. So this is really what a transaction will look like when you are putting in a transaction for a cookie cupboard order. We've also provided a YouTube link in our Troop Cookie Chair Guide. On page 27, I have it written out. Also, we have other, and it just really walks you through, like, is this a normal pickup, selecting the date, selecting the time, making sure you put in your contact information if for any reason there should be any issues, and really just inputting how many cookies you're ordering. As new troop leaders, if you have questions and it's your first time hosting a booth, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Any product sales manager can really help guide you through, maybe on a Friday night at a mall, we might suggest that you need 35 cases of cookies, but maybe you have no idea what variety to get. Just definitely reach out to us, because the amount of cookies you order, if you're selling for 4 hours or if you're selling for 8 hours, you know, picking up cookie orders and placing an order can be a bit overwhelming. And we also don't want anyone to get stuck with cookies, so we're here to help you make that decision. So the girl summary, this is what allocating cookies will look like. Allocating cookies is probably one of the most crucial things throughout the sale. So after girls and a troop go together and they're selling cookies at a booth sale, it's, you know, obviously we all want to give each and every girl credit for what they participated in at the sale. So this, you know, you'll allocate cookies for each and every girl during this. And I do have specific step-by-step instructions on this on page 29 of our Troop Cookie Chair Guide. And so this year, the Girl Order tab has gotten an update to make it a little easier for you to track your girl sales and balance everything out at the end of the cookie season. You can easily check the difference to on the line to see what might be over or under allocated. So you'll see that on the difference line. You'll allocate op drop cookies, gift of caring cookies, and you'll see all your girls' totals here. Cookie troop exchange and cookie transfers. So as I said, if a troop is looking for more cookies, maybe at a nearby troop and maybe they don't live locally to a cupboard, but really just want to help another troop out and take some extra cookies off their hands. This is where you would use the cookie exchange, or you could also offer up cookies if you know you're not having any more booths and you have extra cookies left over. That's what you would use the cookie exchange and the cookie transfers for. On page 30 of our Troop Cookie Chair book, you will see the instructions on how to transfer the cookies or exchange the cookies, but really it's a simple process, and really it helps out other troops and girls. Both parties must sign the paper and the receipt of the transaction after verifying the counts. You would enter it into eBuddy in the transactions tab, but it's super easy, and we've heard a lot of positive about troops helping each other out over the last season, that, you know, unfortunately we don't take their cookies if you pick them up from the cookie cupboards. So this is a great way to help out some other troops. So what is an ACH? I know I referred to a few times that you'll see this on your sales report. This is really our payment system. So the automated clearinghouse, which we'll often refer to as ACH, you'll see it in our messaging as we send things out, is the primary system that agencies use for electronic funds transfers. In case a Girl Scout, in this case for our Girl Scout season, the ACH funds are electronically withdrawn from your troop account. It is very, very, very important that every troop must have their banking paperwork in and cleared well prior to any ACH. I will go over our ACH dates are listed up here in, I think, the next slide. You can see your ACH sweep review on your sales report, and it will break it down by how much you owe. I've also created a how to read a sales report, which is posted on our website, and I've taken screenshots and explained pretty much each and every line. So if anyone has it, if you were able to view that and you still have questions, feel free to reach out to us. So our ACH dates will be April 11th, May 9th, and May 23rd will be the final ACH. So the ACH amounts come out in 1/3. So 1/3 of what you owe on the first one, 1/3 of what you owe on the second, and 1/3 of what you owe on the third, which would obviously, well, not 1/3, but would be the final payment. All funds should be collected by a girl or troop, should be deposited into the troop bank account. We recommend that is, you know, pick a day when you have a meeting and ask every girl and parent to bring in their money. And we would ask for, you know, recommend that after the girls deliver their cookies, have the money go directly to the troop leader. And as a troop leader, we recommend going to the bank immediately and getting this in. It all of a sudden seems like, oh my goodness, I forgot, and it's 4:10 and my ACH is coming out. So, you know, really staying on top of the financial part of it. And if for any question, anyone has any question on what the 1/3 amount is, I'd be happy to review it with everyone, but it is broken down on page 31 of our Troop Cookie Chair book. Just a few more important dates as we go in to the kickoff of the sale. We do have a cookie rally that we are hosting in Montgomery on Saturday, January 18th, which is just around the corner. It is still open. The event will be from 10 to 12. And this is really just to get girls excited and more knowledgeable about the cookie program. We'll be teaching them how to work a booth sale, some financial management, do some more fun things like how to make a cookie costume that they can wear at a booth sale. So that will be this Saturdays. It does say here most volunteers have already been given access. Like I said earlier, if you have not been given access or received an eBuddy or digital cookie email already, first I want to stress to make sure you check your spam, junk, and promotions folder. Tons of emails get held up there. And you can also just kind of search in your inbox for eBuddy, or if you say Girl Scouts, digital cookie does come up like that. But definitely check your folders first and make sure you are properly registered. And otherwise, if you still did not receive the email, definitely reach out to member care and they will direct you to us and we will be able to figure out maybe why you're not getting the emails. Our sale will start on the 20th. So as of January 20th, girls will be able to get in and set up their digital cookie site. Our first round of booth sales, as I was saying, there are a few different rounds of booth sales, will open on 127. Where they'll be able to choose one booth sale, then the second will be on 129, and the remaining booth sales will open on January 30th. The initial order period, does end on February 9th. The troop order is due on February 12th. The troop order was due on February 11th. So as a troop leader, you'll go in and make sure that all girls have handed in their paper orders and that chosen their rewards for the initial order period, and then you'll submit that. Then the next day, the service unit manager will go in and confirm that. Our booth sale period will begin on March 7th and run through the end of the sale, April 27th. And delivery, of course, is March 6th to March 8th. And I really just wanted to share some resources, as I said earlier. Please make sure to refer to the Troop Cookie Chair guide on our website. eBuddy Help Center, like I said, has so many good tools on there that will really kind of walk you through and get you through each phase of the sale. And of course, Digital Cookie. And of course, if anything, you please always contact member care or your product sales manager. But member care will direct any phone calls or emails to the appropriate person, and we will best support you as much as we can. And just a little bit more about our cookie sale. Our cookie rally this weekend. Is there any questions I may have missed? I'm just trying to see questions as they're coming in. I see many questions were already answered. So our cookie rally is, like I said, it's really just 2 hours of kind of fun for girls, especially new girls that haven't sold cookies. We teach them about how all the different ways they can sell on digital. We do kind of some role playing at a booth sale. Some cookie knowledge. So we play some games where the girls can learn about the cookie sale, and not just about the cookie sale, but about Girl Scouts altogether, where they'll be able to see, test some cookies. It's actually a really fun day. They're repeat each year, and we kind of add new things in. We'll do things from our, I think we're making some headbands, kind of make them look like pandas this year. So just some fun things to really get them excited to sell cookies.
I just have a couple of questions about dates. So January 20th, that's the date that all the caregivers in the troop get the email to register for the digital cookie.
So actually the caregivers should receive the email on the 19th. And
Okay.
I say that lightly because I say should, because for one, it comes in Central Time, and also because they're pushing out so many emails at once. Just be patient that if it doesn't come exactly on the 19th, everyone should have their email by the 20th.
Okay, and then digital sales is from January 20th through
Yep.
February 9th. Okay, and
Digital
then,
sales actually do run the entire portion of the program. So they will be able to use digital cookie through the entire sale. So once it opens on the 20th, it does stay open through April 27th.
okay,
It's just different ways they can use digital throughout the program, but they'll be able to, they can keep their digital. I mean, somebody could place an order on the last day of the sale to be shipped,
mhm,
things like that.
okay,
And
and
it's
then
also the digital cookie app is great to use as a troop leader at a booth sale. You don't have to worry about cash or change or anything like that. For any troops that are planning on hosting a booth, we highly recommend that you download the digital cookie app to use at our the cookie booths.
Okay, and then I'm a cookie chair, and I was able to set up the digital cookie page for the troop, but I wasn't able to like get my daughter's account
So you
there.
won't be able to get your daughter in as a parent
Mhm,
until that parent access opens on the 19th.
got it. And then
Yep.
if
So
we
at
want to
that time,
set up,
you'll start to see multiple drop downs. So like say I'm a service unit cookie chair, I'm also a troop leader, and I'm also a parent. You'll have an option to sign in like under a toggle almost, where you can sign as in under each different role.
okay, and then when we share with customers like to access digital cookie, we just give them the link. Is there a QR code also? Like what
There
are
is
the
a
different
QR
things?
code. You'll
Okay.
see it on when you set up your daughter's page. You'll see a QR code that you can share.
Okay. And then if we want to set up our own troop booth, that's can only happen from March 7th, starting March
Yes.
7th. Okay.
No, the troops can't altogether. Our booths don't open till March 7th, but
Mhm.
booths can be set up any date prior to that. So it's from March 7th on. But it will run
Okay.
through. You can host a booth till the very end of the sale.
Okay. And then I go pick up the cookies at a cookie cupboard.
Yep.
Okay.
We do have cookie cupboards in our office locations, as well as there are some service units that host cookie cupboards in their area. So definitely when you go on eBuddy, check out the cupboard, and there may be a cupboard that's closer than going to one of our offices that would be easier to get a cupboard from. And in there you'll see the contact information, their hours. Some people are just by appointment only and they'll give you a number to contact. But definitely check those out before you place any of your cookie cupboard orders.
What tab on the eBuddy is where can I find the cupboard
You'll
information?
sorry, I have my PowerPoint screen up. So if I'm
Yeah.
thinking correctly, if you look, it's on the left hand of the screen and you'll see the word cupboard. It's not almost, I guess it's not a tab, it's like you'll see a box that will show you the cupboard.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I wasn't sure how to raise my hand, so I'm just going to talk.
Okay.
I have some questions just because I'm very overwhelmed, but I'm going to try to like talk this out like a story. So, the stuff that we're picking up on March 6th through 8th is going to be a combination of sales that need to be girl delivered,
Mhm.
the
Correct.
in the cupboard, and I'm sorry, the booth sales.
No, so you would not be picking up your booth sale cookies at initial order. Initial order is the time period from March, that you'll pick up on March 6th, 7th, or 8th, whatever that is.
Yeah.
It's from January 20th to February 9th. Any cookies the girls sell, so on that order card you'll receive, any cookies they sell on that,
Mhm.
or that they sell for girl delivery on digital cookie, those are the cookies you'll be picking up. So
But then
you'll
what about the cookies that are booth
so
sales?
if you want to place an order for booth sale cookies, you would place that through a cookie cupboard and pick those up. And let's say you're having a booth on April 1st. You would go to a cookie cupboard. That would be a totally separate order.
Okay, so that is something
So
I need to do
cookies you're
myself.
picking up, yes, the cookies you're picking up March 6th, 7th, and 8th are each girl in the troop. It's all of their order. Booth sale cookies would be a separate order you would place, and then you would go sell them at the booth and kind of divide through that transaction tab, girl orders tab, what those girls sold.
Okay. And then the bubble thing, the sheet, who enters that?
The bubble sheet for, so
Yeah.
you'll be able to print your bubble sheet when you're setting up your delivery.
No, I'm saying they leave their piece of paper out in their office. They ask for Girl Scout
Oh,
cookies. Who
oh, okay.
types
The
that
order
in?
card, the order
Yes,
card.
the order card.
Okay,
Yes.
so the order card will, each girl will give their order card back to the troop leader,
Hmm.
and the troop leader can enter it.
Okay, and it's entered into eBuddy.
Correct.
Okay. And then the COI, is that done by us or by the
You
business?
will need to, no, so we need a certificate of insurance at every location. It would not be done through you, so that's why you have to contact member care and let them know where you're hosting a booth, what day, time. There are some specifics depending on the location. So if you're hosting a booth, you should definitely contact member care to get the COI prior to confirming the booth sale location.
Okay. I
Okay.
think, and then I think that's all I got so far.
Hey, I'm on the site and I looked at Cookie Cupboard for Heart of Hudson. I see 3 locations. Is that right, or am I missing something? Are there more than 3?
Yes, there are more than 3.
Okay, so I will then reach out offline to
Yeah, yeah.
get help
So
navigating.
yeah, we can share screens too. So if maybe you're just having a different view than we are right now.
Okay, yeah, and I would
Regina,
Yes.
I'm sorry, they can go, when they get into eBuddy, they can go to reports, and under reports is a cupboard information report that will show you every cupboard, hours of operation, addresses, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. That will give you a bigger view of it all.
I see it. Thank you.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
So I'm just a little bit overwhelmed and confused. I'm brand new. I'm not a leader. I'm just a parent and now volunteer for this. How do I get access to eBuddy? I saw something about a background check. I mean, I've never heard, what do
Okay.
I have to do for
So the
this?
first step, as someone's new, I highlight first thing tomorrow. What you should do is email myself and member care. So you do need a background check, and you need to be registered as a role in the system in order to get into eBuddy. Once that happens, if you and I can connect, we can kind of get you into everything and get you set up as quick as possible.
Okay, and can you remind me your email address?
It's rshaver@girlscoutshh.org.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I think we've got through most questions. As I said, thank you everyone. I know it was very, very overwhelming. I know it's a lot of information. But definitely we'll have this PowerPoint up tomorrow on our website that you'll be able to go back. You can read through my notes that I have on it, which probably are a lot more detailed than how I was speaking. But you'll also be able to view the True Cookie Chair book, which we highly, highly recommend. It has a lot of information and how-tos. It will walk you through each tab. It will show you how to set everything up. So definitely check those 2 things out on our website. And there's also some videos and other trainings on there. Visit Little Brownie and look at their training videos also. We will download our questions from this evening and we will create an FAQ if there are any unanswered questions. But thank you all for everyone for joining us, and thank you for joining us as a new leader or in a new role this year. We wish you the best of luck, and if you have any questions, please always reach out to member care and they will direct you to the appropriate person so we can help you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you, Regina.